it was that much fun for him and for me. And I realized, like, wow, amazing.
So you became acquainted with hometown star, eventual star in Minneapolis, Prince. What was your first introduction with Prince?
Really funny. Quick story. I'm loading out Heart at the end of a tour, and I'll never forget, it was a stadium date, and it was
Okay.
all our PA, a full stadium PA monitor rig. I was the monitor engineer, and I was out there with my boss again, Harry Witz, and it was load out, so he was nowhere to be found because he's the
Okay.
boss, and no offense, and
Right.
but there was a payphone right there at loadout, and I'm loading the truck, and the payphone was ringing and ringing and ringing. No word of a lie here. At the end,
Okay.
I closed the truck doors. I picked up the payphone, and I said, "Payphone," and it was my other boss trying to find Harry, because during that time, Tom Marzullo, who then was the production manager for Prince,
Mhm.
somehow either Prince was at the show, and I had a very unique monitor system. Everything was flown in the air. So
Okay.
what I found out later is that he was there, saw that there was no monitors on the stage, probably liked that idea, everything up in the air, making the fact that his band would be fully seen, him being the statue that he is. you
Mhm.
know if you put up a big wedge up there, half of Prince goes away, and
Mm.
back then the wedges were big. So
Right.
um my boss said, "Where's the monitor system in the truck?" I said, "The truck doors are closed, the PA's all in there." So the truck got sent to Minneapolis, and Bruce, my boss, said, um, uh, "Well, you need to come back and then go meet the truck in Minneapolis." "Oh, great, because all my friends are in Minneapolis. I'd love to go to Minneapolis." "Who's it for?" "For Prince." "Prince of who?" "Prince of Monaco." "Prince." I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't know.
Okay.
And so I went to Chicago, did my laundry, flew to Minneapolis, met the truck, loaded in, and 11 o'clock that night, in walks this fella, and I'm on
Mhm.
the stage, and he walks up and gets behind the drum kit. We were already finished miking up everything. I'd seen all the inputs working, the Lynn drum machine, and he didn't introduce himself. I just stayed at the console, and he started hitting the kick drum button on the Lynn machine, and I saw it light up on my desk.
Mhm.
I PFL'd it, and I thought, oh, that's a great sounding kick drum. I think he wants that in the drum monitor. We did this whole thing starting at 11 o'clock. He puts a beat in, plays drums to the beat, gets up, walks over to Matt Fink's keyboards. Don't know anybody yet.
Mhm.
Starts playing Matt's keyboards with the drum beat playing. Starts singing into the microphone. Jumps off the front of the stage. Plays bass guitar. Unbelievable, with the drum beat still playing. Walks back over to Lisa's keyboards. Plays those. Jumps down. Puts on Dez's guitar. Starts playing that. I had side fills all the monitors up in the air. Wedges upstage behind the rig,
Mhm.
dialing everything in. Finally get done. He hits stop. It's 1:30 in the morning. It felt like
Wow.
it was 15 minutes. It was that much fun for him and for me. And I realized, like, wow, amazing. He asked me to come out to the middle of the stage. I did. And he said, the only thing I don't like is feedback. And I said, you and me both. And he put his hand out. He said, "I'll see you tomorrow, Cubby."
Wow. What an
That was it.
introduction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then next morning at 10 o'clock, the old band and him, and he was gracious enough. He introduced me to the band. He said, "This is Cubby. He's mixing monitors." And we had the whole PA there, and we just went right into rehearsals. And that's when I realized, wow, what an amazing artist with a band. And I just loved all of that early funk stuff that he was doing. I mean, that was my introduction to Controversy. But
Wow.
now I'm hearing all the early Dirty Minds and Prince music as well being introduced as the set for the tour. And that's when I
So
met
those,
Roy and Tom and
right.
Marzullo and the rest of the backline people and lighting crew, upstaging. Amazing, just amazing.